Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ultimate Ultiduo Opera Bracket quarterfinals. I am Peter, and tonight, join me for some Ultiduo action is Wolf on camera and Juno. And Juno, how are you doing tonight, and who are we watching?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Tonight we're watching Team Catface consisting of Morrow and Solentes and versus Team 3K Elo consisting of Solentes and Raptor.
Yeah, that's some pretty heavy hitters. I feel like Raptor has a lot of experience in this, and damn easy. I'm pretty sure he has won several tournaments. I can't remember if it was with Raptor, but damn easy has definitely won an Ultiduo tournament before. Basically, he just shotgunned everything down, like just no fun allowed.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, actually, yeah, he won it with Morrow on the enemy team. So
Okay.
they're both pretty similar to how each other play. So it's going to be an interesting lineup.
I don't think I've ever seen Solentis play Ultiduo, but
No, he's actually new to it. Yeah, he's only just started it for this one cup. So we'll see how it pans out. Obviously, he's got huge DM. So let's see if he can bring it.
yeah. So about this tournament, I know basically nothing about it, but I believe you're a little bit more into it, right? So can you tell us a little bit about who organized it? And
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was organised by Viz. Basically, just set up as a community tournament. We've had lots of donations for it as well. So pretty large prize pool as far as I'm aware. I think it's up to about 36 keys, 38 keys now for first place. So not bad.
yeah, I'd take some keys, that's for sure. And how many teams were signed up for this roughly? Do you know?
Oh, I've got no idea. I think there's still about 60 teams competing now, so quite a few.
Yeah, that's quite a few. So I can see we're currently on Ultiduo Gollywash. So that's a bit of an unusual map. What's the map pool for this tournament?
For this tournament, I don't know all of them. I know the map's being played tonight, but I'm not too sure the entire map pool what it consists of.
It's fine. We'll just worry about it tonight. Should be good enough. Oh, there's like a special. There's an extra door here in the spawns. I hadn't seen that one. It's should make it a lot better than last time I played this Ultiduo Gollywash map. You actually have the opportunity to go from spawn straight up into elbow, so you can get onto the high ground through a small choke if you so choose. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. Have you found out the maps yet?
Yeah, it's quite a different map. It's a cross basically between Baloo and RB7, I would say, if anyone's familiar with that.
Oh, Baloo. And Baloo and what did you say?
And RB7, just only because it's played underneath a bridge. The cap point actually on the nipple, you can't actually cap through it, so it's all down under the bridge is where most of the fighting will happen.
Oh yeah, and the ceiling is extremely small. Like, the little triangle that's above every cap point, that's like almost clipping into the bottom of the ceiling or the floor above it. So it's very cramped in there. That you don't even need to shoot the ground. You can just shoot the ceiling if you want to. It's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, completely. So
Yeah.
fighting down there can be very dangerous. You can get caught out very easily, and especially pretty risky for a medic.
Yeah. I remember playing this way back in the day, like probably years ago, and that wasn't too great of an experience. Like I remember it being really annoying, and like you'd often just kind of end up spamming on the low ground, and then whenever you fought upstairs, there was just a lot of blind angles, so it felt kind of random, whichever way you were doing it. But maybe I just didn't play the nipple enough. I'm pretty interested to see how they're going to play this because you will have the opportunity or the option of just kind of taking the high ground, taking the nipple way up top, or just kind of playing the high ground up all over the point, or you can just go straight down onto the point and pressure it and hope they drop down there. But sort of unlike in KOF Ultiduo, the old school map, which is also has like a high ground and then the cap one underneath it, there's actually quite a lot of room to maneuver underneath. But not on this one. So it's very
Yeah,
easy
no,
to
yeah,
spam.
this one is so tiny. This map, it is really small. It is nice that you got all the options of where you can roll out from and everything though, and you've got a lot of space up top, but I don't think we'll see much of that being used.
Right. So Raptor and Damn Easy are both very much Ultiduo like veterans come out. So like just from looking at that, you kind of just suspect that they're going to win it. But do you have maybe a hot take, a different take on it?
It's hard to say. It is going to be very close. 3K Elo, Damizi and Raptor have both got a lot of Ultiduo experience behind them. Moro does herself. Salente's not so much, but I'd say he's got slightly better DM than Damizi, so it's interesting to see what's going to happen. Both medics play quite aggressively, so we can see if any misplays or anything like that happens as well that can shift the tables a bit.
Yeah, needless to say, whenever you introduced the arrows into Ultiduo, everything changed. Like the playstyle of the medics were completely and radically altered. There's just it basically is beyond compare from when you just had the needles to fight with. Like you heal so much now with the arrows, and even when you think you're in a good duel, if you can get behind a corner, you can just kind of still win by getting an arrow from your medic and then jumping back in and hitting some good rockets. So there's a lot of corners on this map. I feel like Baloo is pretty much just an open field, right? It was like 4 pillars maybe, but not really something you can hide behind. But this map, there's a lot of corners you can hide from and different angles where you can't see everything. So like I feel like getting arrowed after hiding in the corner could very much be important.
No, yeah, completely.
And we should also point out: is this like best of 1 or is it best of 3?
This is well, we've got 2 rounds and it's going to be a best of 3. So for the games tonight, we've got Gully Wash. I think next map is then Seclusion, and then the decider will be RB7.
All right, it's pretty fun to see these different maps. I'm not a big fan of Baloo myself. Did they actually start? I can't tell. Okay, they haven't started. Thank God. I didn't hear any countdown or anything, but they just kind of sort of spontaneously started fighting a little bit. But yeah, now they're just randomly walking around. So, all right, we have about a minute. Do you have? Is there any more information we need to know here, Juno, before we get going?
No, not at all. We both know that both teams have got a very good chance of winning this, and it should be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to hedge my bet on Damizi and Raptor, and I think we're just gonna see a lot of shotgunning people as they jump up. But here we go. We are getting ready. So they're gonna roll out. I'm a little bit excited to see where they're gonna go. Are they gonna go for the high ground, a little drop down? Yeah, they are.
I can see. Yeah, Damizi.
Oh, that's different.
Drop down, and Morin's still playing on the floor currently.
Alert. The control point.
Yes, they're just going to put time on the point immediately, and actually they're just going to drop down here. So we just see the high ground be completely unimportant, but just immediately Damizi hits a really nice rocket here and takes down Salentis with ease. That's going to be a quick second cap, but they might actually spawn in time to come in here and test it.
They got the cap. Oh, still hitting some very nice up on there. Looks like they're going to be able to contest this quite easily, yeah, and they've taken it.
Yeah, we did see that cap go down, but oh, you can jump up onto using the tires.
Yeah, medic can climb up there quite easily, so they're holding top.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, now we see Damizi. They're just going to go down here, and there it comes. The dropping comes from Salentis. He hits a nice first rocket, but it looks like the second one isn't quite up to snuff, and Damizi and Raptor will win that one, and they're going to continue to swap the point back and forth.
No team managed to hold it for longer than 10 seconds at a time so far, so very interesting.
The control point is being contested.
I wonder, okay, so once again we just see Salentis on the point, but man, Salentis is getting really weak, but the medic is so aggressive on him. The arrow saves Salentis again.
Very nice arrow coming out from Moro.
Yeah, Damizi missed so much, but
a lot healthier.
Yeah, eventually he gets there. Yeah, that was very close, but the Damizi gonna hold up top here with the Moro. Here comes big sword here, bomb in. Gets the force out.
Excellent.
What's this score that keeps on popping up? It's a bit weird. Oh well. You see Salentis just once again getting on the point here. Oh, he actually gets completely blindsided by Damizi. So Damizi actually gets a really nice first rocket and seemingly winning the duel, but after a few arrows, that's no longer the case. Medics onto Damizi as well, just in his face. Damizi's still not dying.
They're
And
actually going to be able to take a cap from that. That was an alright play. It got a bit messy, but everyone's all healthy now, so we'll see how Dami's going to retake this point.
oh, Moro,
From the medic.
oh, yeah, Moro got caught out there. I think we have a pause, but basically Moro, he didn't know whether Demis was going to come from the left or the right, so he kind of went over to the right side and then just got completely jumped on because Celentus has gone over to the left side, and that's going to end up with Moro going down. The Onquat has come here already, so Raptor's going to just plus forward into Celentus.
Gets 2 swords off that as well, so they've got a pretty healthy ad.
Yeah, he has 100%. My HUD, at least, for the moment, is frozen. So a little bit hard to keep a track of. But Raptor, just going to pop it very last second there. He will pop. It's again, like Demis or Silencio, they're just going to go straight for the point. They don't even want to contest up top. Oh, it very much seems like it's pretty much just this bottom area that's getting used. Then you just kind of jumped up, but both
Moro managed to get damn easy. Yeah, they seem to be only just playing bottom, not taking the fight up top, just trying to get that point capped a little bit and see if they can make him force the drop down.
Yeah, Raptor just got arrowed right as he came in. So that's could be a pretty big deal, but no, Demis will just win the fight, no biggie. So that's not going to come into play at all. So a good arrow wasted there from Moro, unfortunately for them. They're gonna just whip in here. The whip is of course allowed in there, and there we go. Celentus is just standing around doing nothing. I'm guessing this is what the pause happened with.
Yeah, I think the Midnight's really bad at the moment, so no pause currently.
Yeah, and there was the pause. All right, it's currently 2 minutes. In the favor of, oh my god, nice rocket there from Celentus. He will go down. Now it's a medic against the soldier. The soldier is half HP, but he has some really powerful weapons. He will take down Moro. Good job by him. They're going to try to recap. They're about like 2 minutes on the clock for blue and 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's looking really bad for Team Catface at the moment. 2 minutes off the clock, it's going to be hard to bring it back. They need to be able to cap the point and keep it for once. Still bouncing in that fight being getting cleaned up straight away by Raptor.
Oh, we have a medic fight. It's just medic on medic. I think Raptor is mostly just stalling at this point. Like, he's not really fighting, but he cannot stall forever. He's just waiting for his own soldiers to come in there and maybe take it down. But he did slow the cap down. Oh, Moro gets jumped. Oh, damn, he's in nice little juke and fake there. Takes down the medic. That's going to be nice for him.
That was a really nice play by Bo, really, because that's delayed him so much from capping the point, and they're both up now being able to contest it.
And then he's just jumped straight in there. He's just shotgunning it away, but not quite going to get there in time anymore with the nice saw. Going to bring them up 25% closer to that Uber, and they're going to take the high ground now. And at least having this high ground is really nice because you can't get to the point without getting spammed really hard. So having that high ground initially is good, and this is actually the first high ground fight that we've seen. They're just shotgunning each other out, and Raptor will get the kill onto Celentus. Medic there, and he actually gets double.
Yeah, they seem to be able to get the point, but they can just never hold it for really longer than 10 seconds. It's not really looking good at all for risking that.
No, we have a low ground fight. Interestingly enough, Raptor's still up on the high ground. I think he just wants to make sure that he survives because he's on 90% Uber. And there we go, he has the full Uber. There we go, it has been forced out. A lot of time on the point, but yeah, this is a really good situation. They're holding the high ground, they're fully healed, and they're fully loaded with everything. Here's another pause. I'm gonna guess that they won the round. That's when they won. It's like a good theory to me. But yeah, is this playing out the way you were thinking it's going to play out? Or
No. I thought it might be a little bit closer, but so far Damizi just seems to be just doing a lot more damage to Seal before Moro can give an arrow to Seal. So it just seems to be completely one-sided at the moment.
Indeed. However, you can never count out Celentus. Like, he's a pretty smart player, I feel like. So he's going to adapt at some point. You know, they might take a little breather. That might be what the pause is. Just,
yeah, possibly talking some strats. But
Yeah.
it doesn't seem so, as they're just getting cleaned up right now. Hopefully it's just a bad map for them and we can see a bit more action on Seclusion. There's a bit more jumping and aggressive in that map, so we'll soon see. Damage just focuses Morrow down straight away. He's weak in the air currently, but Raptor just gets a lot of swords on him.
He was just bouncing Solentis around, just juggling him in the air with his Uber. He's going to have a full Uber right now. There's about 15 seconds remaining clock, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, Silence cannot do it, and Morrow's just going to kill himself again. 10 seconds remaining, and an Uber. This is an uphill battle.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is completely lost at this point. They can just use on the point. Morrow's already dead. And yeah, this is definitely a round for Team Damizi and Raptor.
It's a little bit of time, but yeah, it's just slowly decaying down. And there we go. Round 1 goes to 3 yellow. Damn easy and Raptors, making it look easy. But let's see if Solentis and Moore can kind of mix up their game and perhaps make it better here in the second round.
2, 1. Control point enabled.
Same rollout as last time.
The
Raptor
control
and
point is
Damizi
being
playing up
captured.
top while Morrow and Seal just play point.
So Solentis is currently fighting with the wall, it seems.
Control point is being contested.
Alright, there we go. Finally, there's going to be a proper fight on the point. So far, the better time is on blue. And Solentis taking a lot more damage as well, but they're just not dying right now. The arrows are definitely...
Some very nice direct coming out from Seal.
Oh, Solentis survives on 10 HP. That was close, and they won it, so maybe this is the beginning of something great for them.
Yeah, Morrow just gets close down straight away. He can still fight the medic. He ended up suiciding. This is looking a lot better for them, but can they keep it up?
That's a big question. Looks like they're going to go for the high ground, and
Oh,
that means they're going to get...
like they know yet. I'm not too sure if they know that. I don't know now.
Yeah, unfortunately he missed the first rocket, and now he's actually been splitting rockets here, so Lentis not really picking one target and sticking with it. That could definitely come in, fight them in the ass, but he will get wrapped. A really nice rocket there from him. Oh no, but he's missing some shots.
Really nice shotgun from Damizi right there. Wow. Just launching him straight up.
Good job. Now it's just a medic fight. Oh my god, Morrow seems to be winning this, but I was wrong. He did manage to get it with the help of Solentis, just came in there. Now Damizi, he's on the hunt for this medic. He hits one rocket, but will not get the second one. Morrow will hold on to his 100% Uber. He's looking for these arrows. He could actually drop, but he will not. It's going to be a top fight once again.
The control
Until
point
they
is
drop
being
down.
captured.
That was actually a really nice air arrow there from Morrow. Just hitting the enemy soldier damn easy with an air shot. So they're holding on to the point and they're ahead. They're holding high ground and they have Uber.
Very nice rockets coming out from Seal now. Seems like he's warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, and this is just a really good situation as well. Like holding this high ground with the full Uber advantage. So it's really just like they have to get onto the medic here or get the sword is so weak that they force it. Oh, sword is very weak and there we go. But oh my god, Morrow actually will take down Damizi. He just decided not to save his soldier right there, and I think it was actually the right move. That's pretty ballsy. There's a lot of time on the point, so you might just have to pop here to save the point. Yeah, there we go. Here comes his fellow soldier, but they actually have the opportunity to run away. Normally you just suicide, right? Here.
Yeah, normally it's suicide, but they seem like they
Whoa!
could survive.
Pencil jump. There we go. Shot by Morrow. Do you think they should have just killed themselves there?
Yeah, I think they should have. Yeah, they just wasted another 5 seconds, 10 seconds just waiting around. Hopefully, they seemed like they could have escaped, but it was a slight misplay by them.
Morrow eats a
They
big
do have a
rock.
little gap on the point. Still winning that shotgun fight versus Damizi. Raptor going for the sword. Just couldn't connect any of them. If he did, that would have been alright, because Morrow's super weak as well.
Yeah, it was just kind of like Morrow ate the first rocket and then all the rest of them went to Solentis. So he just didn't have enough damage to kill Solentis at that point. He did just shooting the medic, but oh my god, Damizi just turns around, takes down the medic. Very sneaky right there by him. Just faking out the medic. He kind of figured out what was going on there. So Raptor struggling to get up on the high ground, but finally We see 3K ELO just make their way back into this by cap point.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
And they played it a little bit differently that time. They contested stop a little bit and then eventually just fell down. Damage being low, falls down tomorrow's arrow.
Or really contributing to that fight, just cleaning up the shoulder there. Like if he doesn't hit that one arrow, then it's gonna be a long reload cycle.
Now Morrow's struggling to get up there. Oh dear.
Same Raptor just did, but it looks like Silenti's gonna beat this fine.
Yeah, Morrow actually gets a nice score on that. That's going to bring it up to 90%, and they're going to have Uber again pretty shortly.
Yeah, that's actually a really big deal. Now this soldier basically just has to go in here to get the medic, but no, he will not. And he actually gets airshot by Silent as well. Silent is just, switching around, but actually beefing a little bit. Actually quite a bit here. There we go. It was all calculated. He was just trying to bait them into suiciding later. Well played, Silentus. Almost on 70 HP, so if he gets jumped really aggressively, he's just going to have to pop. There we go.
Milks it quite well, though. He got pretty low, 22, I believe that was. So definitely a bit brave.
Question is if you even want to milk it that much, right? Because if you because now in this fight he has about 60 to 70 HP, so he can just get one rocket if he's not careful.
Yeah, it might just happen the second they drop down now. It just takes one rocket and that'll be it. But it doesn't seem to be dropping down too late. That was pretty smart.
Indeed, and of course you get the super fast regen speed. Both soldiers just really struck. They're basically out of ammo, so at this point they're just reloading rockets and doing their best. I think maybe Dan Easy has a few shotgun shells loaded, but otherwise both soldiers are just out, and there's some excellent rocket coming out from Silentus. But unfortunately Raptor will be able to hit this, so Silentus holding on for dear life here. There's about 1 minute remaining. This is a great comeback so far in terms of the rounds. And he takes down Raptor. Damn, he's onto the medic and he will pop, but yeah, still, this is all looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking really one-sided compared to the last round. It's quite a big difference in the amount of cap time as well compared, so very interesting.
And Damizi kind of crucially did manage to get onto the point there and force Silentus to walk into him if he wanted to block it, but Silentus is just going to win it anyway. So he's really warming up and just hitting those shots, just playing really well along with this medic here. So it's just gonna, I think they're just gonna stay down under here and block the point, just not make them able to walk onto it. Like if he's on the point, then he has to walk onto the point to actually force some time on it. And yeah, there we go. It looks like they've kind of given up a little bit.
Looks like they're gonna spawn camp as well, just to not let any more cap time on the point. But Raptor manages to surf over the Silentus' head. Damizi takes Morrow down, can still follow it up. He can.
Yeah, that kind of backfired though. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it didn't work out at all as they intended. But yeah, nice round from Team Catface now.
Yeah, really interesting. I really liked how they played underneath. Like they just sort of stood on the point. This is really smart because Damizi had to get onto the point and then he has to walk into them, so he gets the easiest last rocket. It's better.
Yeah, they were playing it really slow and just slowly rockets, letting the other soldiers heal up and just wasting time on the cap, just making them wait until they have to play aggressively and die.
Silentus will get the drop in here. About even initial rockets. Looks like Silentus is going to take a lot more damage initially, but Raptor goes in on him. And this is actually looking like Damizi cannot quite get to the Silentus is barely eking it out there with Morrow. Just it's just very close.
Very close. Honestly, just one shotgun could have taken either one of them down and they would have been fine from that point on. Quite surprising Damizi didn't manage to get Morrow in that situation there, but Morrow now is a bit low.
Wow, these shotguns.
Cleaned up by the shotgun, wow.
Those did
So
like
no team's capped yet, so hopefully we see the first cap coming in now.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how being on the point is sort of the better positioning down here because of the way the point slopes up. So when you walk into them, you're on the slope facing downwards. The leader comes out here, so they get you around. That's pretty good. That's pretty much what they wanted. But yeah, like when you stand on the point, you're actually at an advantage here because they're walking downwards, so that means that you're hitting the upward slope, and that's easier shot for the people standing on the low ground on the point. That's kind of interesting. It's, oh my god, Raptor immediately gets just completely taken down.
That means he managed to clean up Morrow though. That's a bit disappointing. I think they were quite close to getting Uber then.
Oh, and
still not being able to follow it up. Damage gets arrowed. It still kind of works out. They wasted a bit more time, but Moro actually comes out of the point. She did the suicide if she don't block it, and she does.
Yeah, really unfortunate there for Mara that she walked outside. Would have been nice if she could just gain a second by not going out there, but oh well. Not a big deal. As we're going to see a fight for the top here once again. So far, no one is jumping the nibble. I don't think we've seen like a fight for the nibble at all. They just don't care. When you're up on the nibble,
played it. Everyone's played on boxes or something similar, but no one ever played on nibble.
Yeah, you're just so far away from the point. So if you're on the nibble, you just can't contest the point. So if they ever go up there, you just go on the point. We're kind of in a fine position as Lentis once again just hitting these shotguns. They do like 70 every single time. Incredible consistency. And Moro getting Raptor there is a really big deal. It's a very even fight overall. Yeah, just getting that is really important. So now once again, looks like it's going to be damn easy just playing on this point. He does miss the first rocket, so slight advantage to Lentis, and they're both on the low ground right now. So that means it's just completely flat, meaning that it's just all about hitting these perfect rocket, and damn easy will hit the perfect rockets.
Yeah, coming in very nice now for Damn Easy. Like I said, it is literally just basically ammo mod on a map, but on Gully. It's all about hitting them nice direction, just juggling the soldier, and taking the slow fight, keeping the heals healthy.
Yeah, indeed. This is
and now still hitting a very nice rockets.
Oh yeah, damn easy. He even did hit a rocket onto the medic by accident, but in the end for the soldier. So that means that damn easy could actually switch target and go for the medic. He will not do that, however, and he is completely out of ammo. He's utterly gassed. That's going to be that for that fight. So then there's more just once again going to position himself up on this high ground, and I just really like starting out on this high ground because you just spam them as they get to the point. Oh my god!
Raptor, but that could have been a bait. See if Damn Easy can now get a Moro. It doesn't seem so. It was a very close one.
Or the taunt, cheeky taunt, doesn't get arrow killed. That would have been funny. Another jump, and again, Raptor was almost not able to get into onto the point. I think he's thinking of he's thinking about going for the medic here, but he will not do so. And here comes the Uber, and the point did get captured as well. And oh my god, they're just actually playing it out. And Raptor's still surviving.
He lived through this. Oh.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, was that worth it? They did get the medic.
They got the med, they got the cat. That worked out very nicely for them. They got both the things they wanted out of that. They got the Uber forced straight away, and they got the point.
Agreed. Now it's going to be another fight here. Then he's going to hit the really good initial first rocket. He must be absolutely amazing at ammo mod. He's just hitting them like in the ankles every single time. Yeah, just literally every single rocket damage is just nailing. It's a lot more difficult to do than it looks. But
yeah, especially on a map like this with such a bumpy floor, the rockets literally don't go where you think they
Indeed. The MEC is going to hit some really nice first rocket here, but he missed the second one, but the shotgun will not fail him, as Raptor will even get a nice saw hit to get him up to 100% Uber immediately. So
it's Ved's best interest now to get that force out and guaranteed to get it out, as Blue Team's pulling away with the cap time a bit, so the more they spend fighting trying to get the force, the more time they lose. They do manage to luckily get it though.
Yeah, dude, Raptor getting so weak before he popped might be a mistake, because now he can be forced, or like he can just be killed if Silentis actually jumps in. It looks like he's not really going to. No, he's not. He's just ignoring how the region has kicked in. Silentis is now putting time onto the point. And Moro is just doing her absolute best not to die, but the MEC will find her eventually. He's pretty weak actually, being shotgunned a lot, but he's up on the high ground. We'll get the arrow. That's good. Should be it. And they will get the kill eventually. But
and Moro managed to frag on Raptor. That was pretty nice.
Just runs in there and kills the medic. All right, that works. Pretty good. Raptor gets arrowed as well. Really long range. So again, this medic being weak kind of restricts your options a little bit here. Moro hits a nice.
Moro going on to Raptor. Still
oh my god!
Very nice. Really good play by Moro like that.
Yeah, wow. That was insane. Like, she hit a really clutch heal arrow, then she turns around, double saws the medic, then she hits a really clutch heal arrow again. That's really impressive play.
Control point captured.
It seemed like Seal couldn't see where the blue was holding them. They actually managed to get the fourth out of Morrow. That's not looking too good for them. That's not a situation they want to force in.
The time is now slowly ticking down for both teams. This is incredibly close. It's 1-1 in score. The winner of this round will take the map, and it's even as can be. Celentis hits some pretty nice rockets, but I think Damisi is still overall ahead. I think both teams have all of their shotguns loaded, so they're just kind of spamming them out here. And again, Damisi, he's just hitting such good rockets, and that's going to pay off here.
Yeah, just full-on bullying Team Catface out of that point there, and just couldn't keep up the heels.
And now they're again on this high ground, going to force Celentis to jump in there. Celentis does actually hit a really nice shot. He has slightly more heals as he goes into this fight. But Damisi, he's just way too good at just hitting those ankle rockets, basically. He just pins people in place and does maximum damage. But he's going to take it down.
It's really bad for Team Red as well. Every time they push out that main shot, Morrow gets so weak when they're pushing towards the point. Just eats a nice direct straight away. So that really limits them in what they can do with the aggressive healing or aggressive face-off.
Oh my god!
They managed to drop them easy from that Uber.
Yeah, that completely turns everything around, because now this is probably a lost cause right here for Raptor. He's just going to die as he just tries to buy as much time as possible. He will buy quite a bit of time as Damisi's now in the sky, looking for the vet pick, cannot get it, but Moro is weak. Oh.
Hiding in a point range, can't get hit. Oh.
Barely, but oh my god,
Fine. They're gonna have to get forced there. Oh, that was quite a bad play there. But they both seem pretty happy about it, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's really a weird situation. Mars just again left with about 70 HP, so any direct is just gonna spell instant doom. But it is just going to be a fight between the soldiers, and Damisi will hit a really nice shotgun there. It's actually really difficult to hit those kind of rockets or those shotguns when you're being bounced around. You just pull it out. So, yeah, really good job by him. And he's down. They're now going down onto the last half minute. They wasted a lot of rockets right there without doing much damage.
Yeah, and red team's actually weaker than blue currently, so it all comes down to this. Damisi getting very nice arrows from Raptor, and another one. They seem a lot healthier. It's looking pretty bad for Team Red.
Both players are just getting so many heals. I'd love to see like some heal stats on how many heals people get. But Damisi will eventually win this fight. He's trying to get Raptor. Oh, Moro cannot do it.
Unless Steel can do something amazing and drop the point on this respawn, which I don't think he's going to be able to do. It was a close game for both teams, coming very close. Only a minute and a half left for Team Red, or a minute and 10 seconds. So what are your thoughts then? It seems like you was right with Damisi taking that quite cleanly as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. It was quite close. Like I wouldn't say it was that clean. They really fell off on the second map. I would say quite problematic for it. It looked like Cylinders dominated the second round, but then they did manage to pull it together in the second and win a relatively close match where the point shifted side quite a bit. So this is the first time I ever see this map, so I'm excited. Can you explain a bit about it? I don't know if you've ever played it before.
Seclusion, yeah. It's not a personal favorite of mine at all. It's as you can see, it's literally just some stairs leading up to a cap point and some crates on the side with small health packs. Not a lot of room to fight, a lot of room to play passively, but it's so far away from the point that it's basically pointless. A very interesting map indeed. There's basically one jump and whoever can play the point better, and that's it.
Yeah, there's whenever there's, it seems like it's actually pretty tall at this point, I guess. But whenever there's a surface like that that's kind of raised up, you can sort of abuse it by because you shoot with the upper part of your body. So if you jump up and shoot pretty close to an edge, then you can shoot over, and then you can pretty quickly duck back down where they can't probably splash you. So that can be abused. Oh, maybe we'll see some of that. And then, of course, the rest of the map is pretty flat, really, pretty obviously.
Yeah, it's a pretty flat map. Yeah, most teams that play this map normally, they'll, like you said, they'll abuse the angles of the steep point and just play on the stairs, walking backwards to not get splashed, walk forwards to do some damage, and just rinse and repeat.
I feel like played an earlier version of this that was way more crazy because I recognize the sunken like crates in here. And
Yeah,
the
an
midpoint.
interesting thing about this map is that actually one of the crates is a bit buggy and broken. I think it's the blue crate. If you start walking up it, your game it feels like you're losing FPS, but you start jittering and all sorts of weird stuff. So it's a bit of a broken map, to be honest. It's a bit strange that this one's in the map build.
Well, wonderful. I mean, either way. Oh yeah, the point's actually way bigger than I thought. It's quite a bit bigger, or taller, I should say. I still think you can stand on the ground, jump up, and then like splash onto the point, right?
Yeah, I mean, almost. Any rockets you're going to hit are going to have to be directs, or if you manage to splash on the very edge of the actual cap point itself.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that can be abused. Like, I don't know if you've ever played MG Spire, but like there's a lot of that jumping up and splashing and there and then docking back down so they can't shoot you properly.
Yeah, and that's exactly how this is going to be played.
Yeah, so like I wonder if they're going to jump in aggressively, or there is also like a lot of sort of gentle slopes on this map. So we saw before on Gollywas where like the person on the low ground actually had the advantage because the other person was walking down the slope. That means that if you shoot a little bit past them, you still hit them pretty quickly because it's an upward slope. So it's slightly advantageous for you to be on the low ground in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, even the point is on a slight hill between each spawn point. So whoever's got that high ground at the point is you can spam and be a bit aggressive. I need to get the nice that for the pre-game. So here we are, second map of the game.
Second map, and again, this looks like last map was really sort of a flat map. I don't think we saw a single air shot. Basically, you see a very aggressive jump in here, right here. Damn easy. Just wants to get on the high ground, but he actually hits. There was a nice air shot from Solentis, not a big one, but a really good rocket. As both teams will sort of regather themselves here. Here comes another air shot.
Nice air shot by Damizzi. Left still weak when aggressive there. Yeah, very quick cap point again. I can see this playing out exactly the same as the last map with Team 3K Elo just taking it quite easily for the first round. Maybe a bit messy in the second. Again, quite an easy game in the third round.
Yeah, playing on these stairs is actually really nice. Like you walk down a little bit of the stairs, you get quite a bit better angle. Like it's more difficult to hit you, and you still splash them. Pretty
exactly. Yeah.
Raptor. I don't know if that was a drop or what it was, but
yeah, I think he
tried
just got the last saw there and just dropped it. Not a true drop, but still a drop nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. So here comes another aggressive jump in here. We saw once again Solentis just playing on the stairs. He's just gonna wait for a heal, but now we saw them easy in the skybox, and they will just both receive arrows and getting ready to go again. There's a lot of back and forth right here, but so far Moro and Solentis are holding on to the point that they have the Uber right now. So they are just happy to do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they can just keep on doing that fight of just taking heals, doing damage, and playing passively as much as they like. They're wasting a lot of time. Although Team 3K Elo does have a lot of cap point in the time, so hopefully they don't give it up too easily.
Yeah, Raptor gets arrowed immediately. As Solentis gets jumped as well. He's pretty weak, but a nice arrow coming in here. Nice rocket.
Very nice denied by Solentis there, that rocket and shotgun combo.
Yeah, just melting them easy. So again, just this Uber, it's still here. Moro has not had to pop the Uber at all. There we go, finally gets popped into here. Will get forced. There we go. Suicide binds have been hit. Can you imagine how differently this game mode would be if you weren't allowed to suicide like that?
Oh, it'd probably be so much different. I think rounds would be a lot quicker as well, because a lot of it is just spent in the spawn room.
Yeah, right. Like you kind of optimized your your play by just dying immediately. Otherwise, like the medic would have to suicide himself, basically, like being so medic that they had to do.
Yeah, and the other team could just vote for not killing the medic and just leave them up. It's another strat that you'll mostly see. players do sometimes just leave the medic for the very last seconds and just get them on the delayed spawn.
Yeah, if you can stack with the spawn, that's really good. As we actually see the spawn have changed hands here, damn easy. And more will earn it back into Lentis. This gets completely destroyed by damn easy. Really nice rocket just hits him as he falls down. And we also do see a slight ammo advantage for the respawners. Just you don't quite have the time to reload everything. So I think currently damn easy is like on 5 or 4 shotgun shots.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to need it though. Even though he spammed all those rockets at the beginning, he still had enough to come out and just clean steal straight away.
Now
Team
he's
coming up close to Uber as well now, so isn't bad. They get the 4 straight away. That's quite nice, and instant suicides coming in.
Yeah, we saw Raptor just miss an arrow there, and he was like, "Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I better pop." And then he did it. So just missing the arrow there. Oh my God, Slim is just floating around in the skybox. He's gonna try and go up on this little crate, but just not really a good position. And Damn Easy just continues to spam him, just juggling him around, just being an inconvenience for him. And he's fully loaded as well. So this is looking great for them, and they have some time to catch up on him. They have just at this moment.
Yeah, so they brought it back very nicely for a minute and a half. It seems to be back to the cage. Damn Easy actually dropping low if he doesn't get out.
Yeah, there you go. Point changes hands once again, and this is incredibly even. There's about 2 second difference between these two teams. So the point has changed hands, and here comes an aggressive jump in. Being on that high ground when they jump in like that is not actually that beneficial unless you hit the crazy air shot, right? So nice arrows comes in from both medics right now. It looks like Silentis is thinking about going for the enemy medic, but no, Demis is actually going to kill himself after being hit by a big rocket.
Yeah, Team Blue being able to hold this point a lot longer, it seems. I think it may be due with Damage. He does such an aggressive jump in and doesn't do enough damage and can't get a follow-up on anything.
Yeah,
I
so
think that may be their shortfall there.
Yeah, they might just be better off just walking a little bit, or at the very least just jump to a different position. But that's what they try right here, and Raptor goes down to 9 HP immediately. They do get the force out though, so it actually worked out quite all right overall. Let's see how they play this time around. Raptor will dodge most of it, and the aggressive jump has come out here. A really nice rocket.
Easy, wow. Oh, he just seems to know any damage there. Doesn't manage to get anything. And actually gives a sword to Raptor.
Yeah, that's almost like the optimal result, right? That your medic gets a saw.
Yeah, the sooner you get Uber, the better it is. Especially when you've got the point cap. Damn Easy just coming in with some really nice rockets there, literally finishing off Silentis in like 3 rockets.
Yeah, of course, when you jump in aggressively like that, you only have 3 rockets to deal with because you just choose not to jump. That is a thing you have to keep in mind. So if there's any kind of protracted fight, you will be in trouble. So right there you saw Silentis kind of just ran out of rockets, so he didn't have enough damage, and then he just got suspended in midair. Had to kill himself. There we go. Another jump in. It's down to pretty much 1 rocket. He gets completely lost into the air, but will not get air shot. But both medic, both of them just go for Raptor, but they cannot get him, and they're about to be overtaken here. Catface, they were ahead on time, but now they're struggling.
Yeah, the games are very even right now. Raptor's still not forcing or anything. Cam Martin, they still don't get it.
Raptor
Dropping down
HP.
to 12 HP and still held.
That's really ballsy. Like, just staring down a medic just running towards you. Oh, and he still continues to surf. There we go. Man, that took a lot of effort. Now he's very weak.
Yeah.
So if he gets jumped now, he can just die instantly.
I don't see Damn Easy Silentis focusing Raptor at all. They're going to try and play for the point. Actually, Uber managed to save him quite a bit of time as well, but they've actually overtaken Team Catface quite a bit.
Damn Easy, though, manages to get the high ground and shoot down and dodges the direct rocket coming up from Silentis. So they will continue to hold on to the point. They have passed it. There's about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Aggressive jump in from Damn Easy again, or from Silentis. So it will knock Damn Easy down, but Damn Easy actually rides the rocket back up onto the high ground. There's a lot of cap time. They're just bouncing Damn Easy away. I think they want to bounce him away again. And no, not quite going to be able to.
Yeah, Moro missed some quite crucial rockets there, and Damizi noticed that and just decided to go aggro and follow up on the damage he previously done.
Go, another jump in, and this time around the point will get capped, but Celendis got hit by some heavy damage, and he's just standing underneath this stair. He actually just missed the rocket. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Paul's gonna see if she can finish the job.
Oh, gets it dropped on Raptor, surfs it right into him. Amazing. And Still's going to take this fight against Damizi, so he should win this.
And he actually manages to hit a really nice rocket. Now Raptor's just left sitting alone in spawn, not able to really do anything. You don't want to go out there. And then Angry Celendis just looking down at you. Here comes the jump in. Again, they just choose to pretty much do this because you can't really walk in. Kind of a bad situation to be in, but the Celendis just wasted a bunch of rockets. He's gonna get popped into the air. This is where he needs to hit, but he does not get hit, and he will win the fight.
Yeah, it seems it could be very close again if they manage to hold it off for another 40 seconds.
A jump in, and this time around, Celendis definitely looks like he's getting out ahead, and he is. Oh.
It's very interesting that both sides take so much control when they've got taken the point back. It seems to be quite tough to take it back once the other team's got it capped. Both teams.
Yeah, some maps are a lot easier to cap than others once you lose control, but this doesn't seem to be one of them. Excellent. Damizi, they're fighting here, but all Moro's on 90 Uber. Not quite gonna be able to get that last song to go down.
No, yeah, that could have been completely different if Seal carried on focus and Raptor a little bit. He ended up dropping down to 19 HP.
He's gonna miss one rocket, so now he's stuck on this low ground. He's taking a ton of damage. Oh no, when the Raptor even misses an arrow, he switched too early. Now they're gonna come in here, but a nice air rocket coming out from Damizi. That's gonna be enough to get him onto the high ground, I think. Yeah, he's playing these stairs really well, just dodging the spam. That downwards hill.
And Raptor now has Uber as well. This is not looking so good for blue team, as they're coming up close to the cap, and they've got Uber. They can just pop on the point and just stop them capping it at all. It's going to be really hard for them to play this.
Yeah, Raptor getting chased again by this angry medic. And just not gonna pop. So now at this point, he's just gonna Uber onto the point, stand on the point, and kind of stop it. So first round will go to 3K ELO, but that was close. Only 60 seconds between these two teams. So very close fight.
Very, very close round these are going to be. I can see it now.
So let's see, what do they do when neither of them are? They just try to get it to the middle first, or just gonna play the stairs? All right. Interesting enough. Looks like Dami's gonna get popped into the air, and if you don't get hit when you're in the air, that's actually like an advantage to be up there, right? Because you tend to dodge a bunch of damage, but of course you're very vulnerable to being air shot once you're just kind of hanging in the air after you're shot.
Yeah, completely. But it does give you a nice opportunity just to reset yourself, and Celenta's actually going down there through self-damage from Raptor just going aggressive into him. I'm not too sure if he got an arrow or not, sword there or not.
Either way, we saw Moro not being killed immediately there. You were touched on it earlier. It's going to be it. And Damizi actually gets put onto the low ground and then misses the upward shooting rocket of the... Yeah, he went down low enough that Raptor felt like he had to pop. So.
Yeah, that worked out quite nicely with Blue Team. They get the force. They may lose the cap, but hopefully they can use it.
Yeah, this is actually the first time the cap has been fully captured. So Damizi's losing this. A nice upward shooting rocket though. Gonna change things a little bit, but he will only... Okay, yeah, Raptor went a little frisky there. Okay, you really want...
I was hoping he could get that sword, but he wouldn't have been able to do much.
Damizi's in. Actually hits a really nice rocket.
Nice rocket there. Nearly a double.
Yeah, just pops him into the air perfectly like that. Then he follows up with a really like 80 damage air rocket, but he's still gonna lose it. Celendis is just so resilient, being arrowed by his medic and hitting some really nice shots as well. You have to remember, once you're in the air, you can shoot down and just splash easily and get a bunch of really solid damage as well. So it's not as big an advantage to hit air shot that you think. Again, yes, Celendis hit another air shot, didn't win it.
Yeah, still managed to hit some very nice rockets there, but it's just, like you say, because Damizi's just in the air, it's a lot easier for him to hit nicer rockets.
Easy's currently holding the high ground, and he's being very aggressive with it. But currently, Slender, he plays those stairs really well and just dodges a lot of spam on it. I think he just absorbed 2 rockets, but there we go. Raptor finally does get that Uber saw out there, but he's on 40 HP. He's
Yeah, managed to block the point very nicely as well, but it doesn't, still not going down. There we are.
Moro just takes like a cheeky step back. Literally the only thing she did.
That was very close there. Still nearly actually died from that solid. That could have been really bad play.
Oh, it would have been a little bit embarrassing after being a 2-on-1 there. Slender will get just shoved off the point, and there we go. Damn Easy just shotgunning him down, but now Damn Easy is out of rockets, and however he is threatening enough. That's going to be enough to force that Uber. But still not, they're not suiciding actually.
No, yeah, they believe they can tank this Uber. They actually managed to tank it as well, and Steel's off worse health for it. He's got no rockets loaded, and I think he's all out of shotgun as well. Yeah, Red took that with ease right there. That was really nice play from them.
Yeah, very good decision making, but they're not out of the woods yet. Solentis is on this high ground. Moro is very weak, but they're not shooting at her. Oh, there we go. There was a small try, I think. But the VCAP is about to come in here. Damn Easy's too weak to actually do anything about it. Here comes the Uber from Raptor.
So let's just see now if Blue can survive this Uber just the same as Red did. Moro is going down now, unfortunately. I don't seem to be the case.
Yeah, but now we have not loaded at all.
No, and Raptor managed to get another score as well, so they're ever so much closer to Uber again.
Yes, he did kill himself before the second saw hit. I think he realized he was about to make a big mistake, so he's just like, oh, suicide. Panic bind. And nice air shot there from Solentis. Gonna knock Damn Easy down to the low ground. And arrow is missed. Oh my god, but Moro will not miss. So nice air shot from Solentis, then Raptor with the miss on the arrow. It's gonna be enough for the point to change hands.
Yeah, very close game again. It seems to be very back and forth with both of these captures. Both teams kind of close. Blue's got an advantage of a minute on the capture so far, so it could still sway either way.
Yeah, Moro just running into them. It's an interesting decision. And now it's a medic on medic fight and a soldier on soldier fight, but Solentis having none of that. Nobody touches my medic, he says, as they will pick them off, and now they have the point. And this is the situation we've seen before. This is the hole that's so hard to break. And
yeah, especially when they have Uber as well. You don't know whether you should play for the point or play for the Uber, but they managed to get it just by focusing down the solid. Still dropping low enough there for Moro to pop the Uber. They don't seem to want to give up that cap so easily.
A pretty aggressive jump in here, but a nice direct will make up for the lost rocket. And Solentis is taking a lot of damage. Solentis might just go for the medic here. He shot one rocket onto the medic, but this is what happens when you split up your damage. So both medics are now fighting. That means we're like shooting at the wrong medic.
We have captured the control point.
Things are confusing. They will manage to get the point back, and they have a lot of time to catch up on.
Yeah, a minute and a half. Oh, rocket from Damn Easy there, trading the directs, but Damn Easy coming up the top.
Yeah, nice little. We've seen a lot more air rockets on this. There's just no ceiling, unlike the last map. The last time, Damn Easy just. Oh, Damn Easy just shoots Solentis down with nothing but his shotgun, even though he was shooting constantly arrows. It's a pretty meaty shotgun coming out here. He even drops something spawn here. Solentis just gets in there, gets the Uber force. I don't know, why did Raptor pop though?
I'm not too sure. Yeah, he wasn't low. Seal was still miles away from him. I'm not too. I don't know if that was a misclick or what.
That seems a little bit weird, especially considering how much he's been milking earlier. Now that he's just losing this fight. But Raptor gets the double kill.
Yeah, and they're close to Uber again. He just needs to hopefully survive from this next spawn wave.
So look at the high ground first, and he's going to go for the medic. He knows the medic is pretty weak and also close to Uber. But so far, oh no!
No,
Raptor.
oh no.
Oh, Raptor. I don't know, he wanted to heal, he wanted
to fight, he just wanted to win. Yeah, that was bad for Red, getting so split up there, both on up then. Damn now coming back to revenge, and so same with Raptor getting very aggressive.
Yeah, an error on Silentis, however, will ensure that he is in good health, and he's now on the high ground. Demi's just going to jump in completely next to him, but Silentis will hit those shotgun, and Raptor will take his own life.
Yeah, blue team now coming up very close to Uber. They've just now got it, so we once again see the very typical hold. Will damage gets caught tomorrow. He's taking a lot of damage from Seal. Now Raptor's turn, he's getting into the med.
Oh, a medic fight!
Yeah, Raptor gave a needless saw there, as they already have, but suicide straight after.
Yeah, I think he just hit the one saw, and then when he realized that didn't kill him, he just easily pressed suicide mine. I thought he...
Okay, Mora Milkfish, she's dropping very low, and she drops down to the shotgun. Got a little bit too brave there.
Oh, he's gonna whip him to death though. Like, the whip has the longest melee range in the game. I'm not sure that's true, but that feels right.
No, it definitely does feel right. It can absolutely hit you from a mile away, it seems.
Yeah, also it can hit you. It can also hit. You can just like turn your back to people who will also hit them. So like the range is retarded on that weapon. It's
Yeah, I don't know if it's a bit buggy because it's meant to hit teammates as well, and that's why they've given it like a weird AOE sort of effect.
Yeah, it's sort of like the air blast where it's just basically a box around you where it hits
everything that comes in within range. In all directions, is it?
Yeah, Wolfmark, he knows his shit. He knows what's up with whips. He's a kinky dude. He knows his stuff. Oh no,
so Mora
actually. Oh, this is gonna be a
those.
force.
So that kind of works out. They can block the point. They don't. So they now just focus down Raptor, and they should be able to get this frag onto Damneasy quite easily.
Yeah, Damneasy's not going to give it out of the fight, but no. Fortunately for Damneasy, you were completely correct. Overtime, they just need to get it, and there we go. That's going to be 1-1 again. A pretty convincing second round win. So Silentis apparently the best in the second round, but let's hope we can carry it on into the third.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't end up like exactly like last match, where it's once again extremely close for both teams.
Silentis gets juggled into the air. Always very uncomfortable to be up there. But Silentis is on the low ground, has actually missed quite a bit, but Moro will get a nice arrow. Continues to fight, but then no, Damneasy will just jump above the Ubersaw Moro and take that on.
They're still coming out aggressive at the moment, trying to fight Damneasy, but unfortunately Damneasy's got the better heals right now. That was a slight misplay from him getting a bit eager. I think he was jumping out in hopes that he could catch Damneasy out while he was still low, but the medic got a fast respawn.
That's going to mean that the first mid here goes to 3K Yellow. As you see the aggressive jump in coming in here from Silentis. He will miss the second rocket here. So I'd say that Damneasy is at a slight advantage here. Yeah, there we go. Silentis will actually kill himself by just shooting the enemy gamer, and the self damage will take care of him. So just missing a few rockets there, like it really, you can tell it's high level because like missing a few rockets is just literally what wins you this, or losing it. So Damneasy gets juggled over into the crates and gets taken down. Raptor, oh my god, he gets... Oh.
That could have been very close for Mora there. I mean, she was still on 70 HP, but that would have left her weak if that sword connected.
I think Mora was like clenching her butt so hard, but like, no, don't let this happen, right? Like you're so afraid that you're gonna get the air there. So Mora actually eats a rocket coming in. He eats a lot of rockets. So at this point, no, Silentis with the big rocket saved the day.
Yeah, Mora dropped very weak, and even the smallest of splash would have taken her down. Again, the points split to see if they can hold it again for another 30 seconds. Still actually coming out with some shotguns and all that. He's reloading.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we don't see this more in general. Just like shooting a few shotguns at people as they jump through, because it's so easy.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. And Mora actually gets the sword to get Nuba, which manages to mean they can keep the cap for a little bit longer. It's going to come close though. They're probably going to end up dying. They're still, in fact, getting spammed out.
Silentis took a lot of spam damage, and of course when you take that spam damage, you no longer get crit heals, so you can't get the quick 300 that you otherwise would normally at the beginning of the game, but it doesn't matter. Silentis fight, yeah.
quite an interesting retake there from blue team. I was sure that was going to be reds after Silk took so much spam damage coming out the springboard.
Yes, Lentus doing the pre-fire and the shotgun deny. He's pulling out all the stops. Like if you ever play a guy like this in MG, you'd be spamming things in chat, I'm sure. But, you know, all things fair in love and MG. As, this is basically just try-hard mode MG, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, there's a lot of keys on the line, so I'm sure both teams definitely want to win. I mean, if they manage to win this, they'll go to the side of the map. If they don't, they'll be down to the lower brackets. So they're going to try everything they can to win this round.
Yeah, Moro looks like he's just going to go for the med kit. And this is going to be the really difficult hold to break. So far, it's actually pretty decent. Both swords are pretty weak, but here comes the shotguns. I like how the medics are just diving in front of them to try and absorb some damage. Oh my god, Moro! Double kill with the arrows. Really clutch play from her.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah, and
a lot of damage coming out for Seal. Raptor going aggressive onto the med.
Moro dying though with 75% Uber. It's really huge, and that's going to be at the point now with chain hands once again. Raptor's pretty weak, but it's definitely going to be worth it here. As he's on 60%, so there'll be at least one more fight where he does not have access to an Uber unless he hits a saw. So, you know, they need to hold on here, and then if they can get this, they'll probably get like another minute off the point pretty easily. Let's see if they're able to do so.
Yeah, especially with how hard and able Raptor is to juke the rockets and just milk the most out as he can out of that Ruger. He doesn't seem to have any regard whether he drops it or not.
Oh, and they're going for the medic. They've tried a bunch of times to go for the soldier, but the drop from Raptor.
Will Moro now be able to win this fight versus Damizi? He's actually dropped very low. One more.
Can't get the second one. Gets joggled in the air. Here comes the soldier to save it.
Very weak, and the Raptor Damizi now gets an arrow from Raptor. This is looking quite bad for blue. But
Damizi, however, he gets hit by a lot, but now he's not being shot at. Unbelievable that he keeps surviving this. Oh, and the double direct shooting up.
Damizi, yeah, wow. That was an
extremely
a bit of a letdown.
Yeah. And it's so easy to just spam them when they come out because of the spawn.
Yeah, you just literally watch them walk out and you know exactly when to shoot.
Yeah. So Lentus will even Crater right there, not saved by his medic. And now we have the really strong hold and the time advantage coming out of from VK ELO. This is the advantage that can win them the game. Here comes the super aggressive jump in. Oh no, Raptor. Again, just can't stop dropping as Damizi will miss everything and let the cap. Oops. Moro's creators and the soldier comes in. Oh, this was well baited, Damizi. Well played. Just pretends he can't hit.
Nice rocket coming up from Phil now, and it could it's going to change over again, and they could easily bring this back once more. It's going to be a really close round for both teams.
Yeah, it's you can never count anyone out. It's a very entertaining map so far, at least in terms of competitiveness. I get very close to serve. Moro will just go in there, do a ton of damage, and actually get the Uber. So he's just now going to stand on the point and buy as much time as possible. Nope. Tried to be cheeky, but immediately punished, and I think she's just gonna die. Actually, a nice surf. She's alive. She's healing. Unbelievable. This is now a proper fight.
Some really nice arrows coming out from Moro there as well, which is that was a really good effort coming out from her right there. Can't believe she managed to survive after that Uber as well.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be dead for sure, but yeah, slippery as a needle, I guess. So both soldiers missing a little bit here. Especially Damizi's in a pretty poor position, but he's going to try and walk up these stairs. Here comes Uber. Not quite able to make
coming
it
up
without
on a minute advantage now for Team 3K Elo.
And Moro's pretty weak immediately. It hasn't really mattered too much, but it obviously means she has to make some sort of distance. And yeah, Damizi just turns around. Like, Damizi has done those really quick turns so many times where he just takes down the medic.
Yeah, I think that's how he plays it. I think he'll get the medic quite low and then fight the Solly, and then the second the medic gets close, that's his chance to strike.
Yeah, he's at the low ground right now in this entire fight. The Raptor's very weak. He's not dead. That's a really important distinction.
Still 20 HP, only needs one spam rocket. There it is. He drops down. Damn now jumping on tomorrow.
Oh no! Silentis just didn't have enough rockets. Like, he was hitting them perfectly, he just didn't quite have enough damage, and he was just slowly reloading. I don't think he had very many shotguns slowly reloading.
I don't think he had any shotguns loaded there. He just reloaded and now just waddled back to point. Damn Easy coming in with a strong shotgun tonight right there, just completely stopped still in his tracks. It gets now reversed.
Raptor. And then he comes in here with 3 HP, goes down tomorrow's arrow. That's really huge. Oh, it's just going to be a medic fight. Moro
seems to be
doesn't
Moro
really
getting the sword.
And Moro can just take it easy. There we go. Now we see Raptors very weak. He's like on 5 HP again. And oh my god.
Still saving Moro right there. She couldn't follow up the damage onto Damn Easy. Just one sword would have been enough, and Red managed to get the cat back. Still in a 30-second lead right now. It's looking very close for Team Catface. They're going to have to pull everything out if they didn't look to race the side around.
And Demisi has missed quite a few rockets in this latest duel, and he is on the low ground, so this is looking very good for Silently. Yeah, it looks like they're going to get it pretty convincingly. As unfortunately for Moro, she did manage to get any arrows or any results in there, so she's very far away from having an Uber, but now the time is ticking down for them. There's about a minute left on their clock. About 4 seconds left in the other one, so they can't really afford to lose it. Silentis is very weak. He's going to have to be healed up. He will get healed up quite a bit. So he has now regained the high ground, but he gets air shot and taken down by Danny's shotguns, and they will not be.
This seems like it'll be the round for Team 3K Elo. They're going to cap this, and I don't think Blue's going to be up in time.
Yeah, they try to body block them, and Silentis cannot get to the point in time, and that's going to be the second map going to 3K ELO 2-1. Very close maps, but it is 2 maps, a 2-map victory with 3K ELO consisting of Raptor and Damn Easy. So, as predicted, but a very close game.
Yeah, very close. Obviously, the experience of Raptor and Damn Easy playing Ultiduo just seemed to be too much for Team Catface.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the defining winning difference was, really. Like, it was pretty close maps overall, and there was definitely periods where Silentis looked absolutely untouchable, where he was just dominating everything. So, yeah, it's difficult to say, but I'm guessing it was just some of the positioning and the experience winning through. I don't know, even though it seemed to me like Raptor was making more mistakes than Moro.
Yeah, that's just, I think that's purely down to Raptor being so brave, holding their mover charges, and just being a much more aggressive medic in general, trying to go for swords and arrows onto the enemy team.
Yeah, it does, of course, also allow you to sort of get more damage in and be more aggressive. I'm actually going to look up the log to see.
Yeah, same. I'm actually looking them up right now.
All right, let's see here. All right, so just looking at the damage. No, Moro even did more damage. So
Moro did more damage.
Sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. For the first map, the kills were quite the same, and Damn Easy coming up with quite a bit more damage and less air shots, but they actually capped it a lot more as well.
Yeah, I think it's also worth noting that Raptor had significantly more heals than Moro, about 200 more or something.
Yeah, with technically 9 Ubers held and only 8 for Moro. So
yeah, I want to point out Raptor dropped 4 times on his last map, and I know one of them at least was sort of like a fake drop where he went for the play, and then he dropped before he could switch away from Ubersaw, but still, he had some questionable drops.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
two
yeah.
of them.
Especially when he was holding far away from Sil with the shotgun. He should have really just bit the bullet and decided to use her rather than dropping. But fair play for wanting to milk it the most. I mean, again, Seclusion, Raptor had a significant amount of heals coming out for damn easy, and with 12 held Ubers rather than, again, Morrow's 8.
Yeah, let's see. Alright, so Damn Easy did 7,600 damage with his shotgun, and Silentis did 5,700 damage with the shotgun. So significantly more damage from the shotgun from Damn Easy. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah, his shotgun really, yeah, his shotgun really came in and helped him come through, following up them frags with them large rockets he was putting out.
All right, do we know what's coming up next matches?
I don't think the next matches have actually been come up yet. I don't think they're coming out until Saturday.
Oh, was this the only one?
Yeah, this was the only one. This one was actually scheduled from last week. I don't think there's any more games coming on today. It got
Oh,
rescheduled for midweek. Yeah, so
I think there was going to be a bunch. All right. Well, we'll try to see if we can get Damn Easy in here for a short interview. I'm sure we can talk hours on end about Ultiduo. But we'll try to keep it short. He's probably just downloading and installing Discord. Then he has to reinstall
yeah,
all
probably.
the
Yeah,
programs.
I mean, I know I did. I don't use Discord other than the web app.
Yeah, I've downloaded the Discord app and I've hated it ever since. Sponsor me, Discord. Do it. I hate your app. Make it better. I had to enable the overlay, and there's this tab called overlay, but that's not where you enable the overlay, because that makes sense if you're a Discord designer. Mm-hmm.
Where do you have to enable it then? I'm looking in the settings
In
right now. I see
games.
overlay. Games?
In the games tab. You literally just move all those buttons. There's an enable overlay tab for the different games.
Oh
You
yeah,
just
is
move
it
that into
toggled it off or on? I'm sure if you wanted overlay, you'd want it for all your games that you play. But I mean, it's quite nice. You can toggle them on and off for each one, but
Yeah, but why is
it
it
should
not
be
in the
enabled
overlay?
default. By default, it should be on, right?
Yeah, also it should be in the overlay tab. Jesus. Not in the games tab. Man, I don't know what they run. Also, when you install the Discord app, so you can get push to talk, it will just choose sound settings that make no sense, so you can't hear anyone or anything. It'll just choose cable or something that just makes no sense. But anyway, we're trying to get Damn Easy in here.
Yeah, I've just messaged him now just to make sure he actually is coming. I'm not too sure. I haven't had a response back yet.
I did appreciate that we got to see some non-standard maps. Baloo. I'd say Baloo is better than both of the maps that we saw today, but too much of a good thing is still not very good.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, Baloo is the iconic Ultiduo map. That is pretty much most map anyone ever played.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
a very
Damizi actually banned that map. He didn't seem too comfortable playing on it.
well, no wonder he had the like the
The Spire
he had
King,
the ammo mod
Silentes.
rockets, right? He had the ammo mod rockets on the flat ground. That seemed to be where he really shined. So I don't blame him. I personally prefer the original KOF Ultiduo map over Ultiduo Baloo because there's more decision making involved, and there's also some high ground and low ground. You can stay up on the high ground and take it, or you can just go straight down. I like when there's a bit of decision making. Ultiduo is just, or Baloo is just basically jump the nipple and hit some shots. But
Still here now, or
we have
And
Damn
here we
Easy and
are.
Raptor in here.
Damizi and Raptor. So, how did you both find the games?
I'm disappointed that I lost a round, but we won, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
it was intense. It was very close on
You
both
were too
maps.
hard.
Especially Seclusion. Seclusion was a really much closer game. Have you guys been practicing that one less, or did you practice Gully a little bit more?
Yeah, we practiced Scully a bit
Today,
more.
but
We were like, oh yeah, we have to play Seclusion as well, and then we started playing it today. But I think I also didn't play really good on, or really well on Seclusion. I think I got carried on that map.
Yeah, I mean, you did have 4 drops on there, so the classic.
Wait, did
map
I have
drop.
4 drops? Well, 2 drops were legit, and the 2 others were sauce and inside
Wow,
eye.
4 drops.
Still appear on
I need
logs.
a new
So,
medic, dude. Just a new medic. But
so,
yeah,
the
it
upcoming
was.
games. What do you think about upcoming games? Who do you want to play?
Who
Who
am I
do you not
playing?
want to play?
Who's playing? I don't know who's playing it.
No, that's what I mean. Like, is there anyone that you do want to play in the upcoming games?
I don't care. I'm gonna beat everyone.
I want to
Oh.
play Juno again, because when we warmed up, them EC got wrecked on Ultiduo Gullywash 2-0
Well, that didn't
against
happen.
Juno. So I'm excited if we can play him in the
That was a warm
future.
up.
No, it'd be nice. It would be nice. I look forward to it as well. But yeah, well done for playing Seal and Moro. There, thought it was going to be a lot closer than that. It seems that you took control of both maps pretty well, especially
yeah.
Gullywash as well. You played Gullywash really nicely.
Yeah, and for Gullywash, we had like a plan in mind where we want to go when they're like where specifically they are. But for Seclusion, it was more like in Seclusion you can play around like where you go, because you can just go straight to the point. There's not more than really to that.
Yeah, Seclusion being like a much more linear map. There's the point, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like. I'm probably gonna pick RB7 next time because I don't know. Kuliwash is just so 8. You just have to spam down and it's just down. I don't like it.
No, I don't think it's had good feedback overall as a map, really.
Yeah, that was my overall experience with it, playing it like a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
It has been updated since then, but yeah, like even back then, I was like, oh, this is not too fun. But you know, like it seems really weird because nobody ever uses the nipple, right? Like you don't ever
No,
fight up there because there's no point.
it's basically just a different colored version of the normal Call of Ultiduo map. Instead of having a straight platform, you have the nipple above.
But I don't know.
Oh, and
The
the small objects to get back to the high ground are really
oh my
awkward.
god, it's so
Yeah.
annoying to
We
get
saw
up there.
you and Moro both getting stuck
Oh yeah,
countless of times.
Mark gets stuck.
Like,
I think I killed her. Like
I don't know,
raptor arrowed
before
her, and then
did
I
that.
shot her in the face because she's just standing on top of the thingy.
It's because when you're standing too far left, you get clipped on the top of the top platform, and then you get stuck and bump your head.
Yeah, it's like,
no, yeah, it's just an awkward map all round. I think it tries to be Baloo and no one plays on the nipple, and it tries to be RB7 and it just does badly at that because the bridge is so low down.
What do you think about having like a bunch of different maps, though? Do you like that more than just having Baloo over and over again, or would you rather just have one map?
well, I've always played Baloo in RB7 like every tournament, so I don't really mind. I
I
like new maps.
personally like I love Ultiduo Baloo just because it's a unique map, but having different map styles for sure is a better way of saying who is the better team, instead of just having one map. And if you're bad at that map, but you would be good at like the normal CoF Ultiduo, then it's hard to judge if you are actually the best Ultiduo team or just the best Ultiduo team on Baloo, for example.
Yeah, like a lot of people have been playing just Baloo, and I haven't really played much Baloo, and my assets aren't really the greatest right now, so I just try to ban Baloo. It's like everyone just keeps playing that because they like the map a lot, so everyone gets really good at it, and it's just really 24/7 arrows. It's kind of annoying to play on Baloo.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams just like playing on it just because it's the map for air shots and it's a lot faster pace. I'm pretty sure that's half the reason anyone ever plays it because you've got to jump me to cap.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what does make someone like a good Ultiduo player? Like what's the key skill to hone?
Don't miss your shotgun. To get a good medic, and hit your rockets. To be honest,
I think also a thing
it's just
that
yeah.
really that is underrated is when your soldier knows how to strafe and when to stand still to get properly arrowed. It's because if you can sure have like the best movement and dodge the enemies like shotgun or rockets, but if you dodge at the same time your medic's arrows, then you're gonna lose the fight.
Right, so it's all about like if you heal more from the arrows than you take from like the shotgun, mid-range shotgun, then you should just stay still,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Like you can still strafe, but there's like some positioning where if your medic stands right beside you, you can just spam AD because for the medic it's basically just a straight line.
Yeah. Prep to misses anyway.
Yeah, I'm bad.
All right. I don't know if you have any more questions, Juno, but
No, I'm completely good on the questions. I just want to congratulate both teams, Damizi and Moro, Raptor and Zidlantes playing them. A great game from all players.
yeah. So let's just hear some shout outs from. I don't know if that was the last Ultiduo tournament, but last Ultiduo tournament I saw damn easy one, so you get to get the first shout out.
Yeah, boy. And
And
shout out to
I've got to give a shout out to Moro then because she also won that one with Damizi back then in the
yeah,
was that
but,
the ETF2O Cup?
yeah,
Back in the
I have a
ETF2O?
medal.
Yeah.
You want to see my medal?
Yeah, show me your medal.
It's the only item I have left. I shout out to Billy. Shout out to Raptor for playing with me. Shout out to Moro TF2 from Twitch chat. Shout out to Viz for hosting that tournament and everyone else who plays Ultiduo and who donated.
All right, Raptor.
Shout out to Arch. Shout out to you guys, obviously, for casting. Shout out to Didi, to my old to do partner, and shout out to the old Arctic Foxes.
All right, that's going to be
very
it from
nice.
here. Right.
Yeah, lovely. Good games, everyone. That was very nice.
Yeah,
Mm.
shout out.
And shout out to Strong Opinions.
All
Shout
right.
out to the customers.
Yeah, I don't know when we come back, but sometime during the weekend, probably. Is that when the next match is?
I'm not too. The game, most matches will be on the weekends. But I think I'm not too sure the situation with streaming on weekends is. So I'm sure I can catch up with Viz and find out when the next game can be sorted out.
Yeah. All right. So just keep watching Essentials TF Twitch channel 100% of the time. At some point, there's going to be an Ultiduo match. So check that out. Otherwise, that's it from me, Wolf, Damn Easy, Juno, and Raptor. Have a good night and bye bye.
Peace.
Later.